that big old baby up in that belly, there are some things we know you just shouldn't be doing. Obviously, smoking and alcohol are on that list, but there are many, many more. I want to talk about a recent trial that showed just one more thing you might want to avoid if you're pregnant, and you probably want to avoid in general, you guys, because it's just not healthy anyway. So in terms of things that we should typically avoid during pregnancy, or I should say a woman should avoid during pregnancy. Guess a guy could be pregnant too, in 2024, somehow make that happen. To each their own, do whatever the hell you want. We have things like raw foods, processed foods, large fish that are high in mercury. Obviously, you want to avoid heavy metals like mercury, arsenic, lead, anything like that. And typically these types of fish are, shark, tilefish, swordfish, marlin would be another example. So we'd like to avoid those things. We would like to avoid unpasteurized dairy products, soft cheeses, could have listeria, right? Bacteria. We don't want that. Don't want none of that. Unwashed fruits and vegetables, of course. Things that are really high in vitamin A, interestingly, could induce congenital malformations in the child, right? And so you don't want to be taking a supplement that's really high in vitamin A. You want to avoid that, albeit it's good for vision, whatever, and a lot of things. We don't want too much of anything, right? It's just not a good thing. And so something like organ meats would be something to stay away from, albeit organ meats are robust in nutrition and really are good for you if it's good quality organ meat. During pregnancy, maybe stay away from it. It could be too much vitamin A. Now, contaminated water, obviously, and these are all pretty much no-brainers. But aside from alcohol and smoking, I think, what about caffeine? Well, caffeine, you could just avoid altogether to be really safe, but the WHO says less than 300 milligrams in a day is safe for a pregnant woman, and other sources say less than 200 milligrams. So, you do your own research on caffeine, okay? But those are some big ones. Sucralose would be another one. Sucralose is a non-nutritive artificial sweetener that causes DNA damage, that can kill up to half of the beneficial bacteria in your gut, that control immune function, mood, metabolism, appetite, fat storage, rates of muscle growth. I mean, so much stuff. Digestion, of course, that's really important. And so we would love to avoid sucralose, not just for those reasons, but because it could cause your child to actually be overweight. Did you know that? It increases their risk for obesity and reducing insulin sensitivity in the child and increasing inflammatory markers in them. And it's just not a good thing, right? So we definitely like to avoid that. But the new thing that's, get to the point, that's really interesting is a recent trial exposed a bunch of zebrafish over a few days to ALAN, artificial light at night. Okay, if you're not familiar with the abbreviation, and namely blue light. And what happened was it induced anxiety-like behavior in the zebrafish. So they were swimming less, they weren't wall hugging, things they normally do, and they realized, okay, well, this had to induce some negative change, and they say their anxiety-like effects, however they determine that, right? Based on what they normally do, I guess, when they're happy. What's very fascinating is their offspring also showed reduced activity, and they weren't even exposed to the blue light. Very, very interesting. So this shows that artificial light at night, namely blue light, of course, could induce negative effects, ecological effects that are longer lasting than we realize, and disrupt biological mechanisms. And so that is super fascinating. Do we have evidence in humans to say that if some pregnant woman is watching, looking at her iPad or her phone late at night, or TV, all this stuff, blue light, right? Pretty much think screens, right? Well, what's the issue there? First off, it's tricking your brain into thinking it's daytime, right? And we know that blue light at night will disrupt your sleep quality and have, a wide range of other negative health effects. But very, very interesting, even though we don't have a lot of evidence or really much at all in humans that this is the case, it might not be a bad idea to just stay away from it if you're pregnant late at night, because we really don't know. And if you saw something like that, albeit it's an animal model and a zebrafish, I mean, why take the chance, right? So just another way you could be healthier here at One Wellness. And why do I want to talk about this tonight? Well, I want to talk about I've been up for so many hours. Could be nighttime already. Been up since 3 a.m. doing a lot of work. And we love what we do, so that's good. It's something very special that happened today. And my sister had a baby is what it is. So, Casey, I love you so much. Congratulations. I can't wait to meet your little baby boy or girl. I don't know if it's a boy or girl yet because I got to check the group chat. I know you wanted the kids to meet them. I don't want to see it first. But, before revealing the gender. But I'm so excited to be an uncle again, man. I'm an uncle again. I can't wait to play Monster with this little booger as well, like I do with Emma and Tommy. Hi, Emma and Tommy. If you guys see this, I love you guys so much. My niece and nephew. They're the best niece and nephew in the world. And we have a lot of fun together. And so, this one's for you, Case. But it's also and congratulations. We'll never forget this day. What a great day. September 24th is it today, I believe. So we'll remember that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Happy birthday, Miguel Silva, as well, you funny bastard. He's hilarious. He does stand-up comedy. We played rugby together. We've been great friends for a long time. I'm going to sing to yo ass right now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Miggy Silva. Happy birthday to you. So many more. And happy birthday to my new niece or nephew. I don't know yet. I'm really excited. I'm going to go check the chat right now and find out what we got. Find out what Casey popped out today. What's up, Bria? Love to work out. Me too. Good. Jay Sohn, what's up? Chris, Bull City, James Costos, Charbel, what's up? Happy belated. Sang to you yesterday on here if you saw it. Will, wears glasses. All right. We know that much about you. SBU Bowling, C9, Sevilla. Hello, dear. Dave Bishop East, what's up? I crushed it this morning, man. I did a little bit of everything. Upper body. Tommy Reed, always switching up. Ash, hello. How you doing, baby? Good to see you on here. Ray, what's up, man? We got to get some soup you, man. You left without it. Come on, dude. Kevin and Elcon Joe Fav. As for now. So we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have an awesome day today. Thank you guys so much. Happy Wend Wellness. See you later.